I'm just kidding. Hey, thanks for tuning in again to For the Love of All Things Film. I am Tanner.
Oh, Amanda.
She's crazy. Anyway, we got another short one for you. We are going to be talking to you about some movies that we picked up on the 25th. There's a local store here called Entertain Mart in Vintage Stock, and they do on like holiday weekends. They do buy two get one free on all pre-owned movies. So that's kind of when we try to go and get some of the things that are a little more expensive. We try to get Criterions, box sets, things like that. Because if you got three things that were $30 a piece, you get them for $60 instead of $90. So it's just a really good way to save money. I know what y'all are thinking. You're like, you didn't save $30. You spent $60. Yeah, but I would have spent $90 if it would have been for that buy two get one free sale. So haters gonna hate, I guess.
Yeah, they're movies we wanted, and now we're just getting them for $30 cheaper. And $30 off is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, $30 off is.
I mean. A 33,
like, especially for there.
Discount.
Yeah, especially for Entertain Mart, that's a pretty good deal because a lot of times you'll go there, like always like bargain hunt. Don't just always assume that Entertain Mart is going to have the cheapest prices. We have, I think in the last video we posted, there was a movie Jackie that we bought, and there was a movie called Close Encounters of the Third Kind. We bought both of those at Best Buy, brand new, cheaper than what they were used at Entertain Mart. So always shop around. Your best bet is if there's certain things you're looking for, go to other places like Best Buy first, and then go to Entertain Mart and kind of price match. Or not price match, but shop around.
Yeah,
just shop around. But we're going to go ahead and get to the first movie. It is one of the Criterion movies. That is the only Criterion movie we picked up this time. But it is from 1939. It's an old black and white Western called Stagecoach. It's by John Ford. I did not realize that this was a John Wayne movie, that he was in this. And I do love John Wayne. I watched John Wayne movies all the time growing up with my dad.
Last night.
Yeah, we watched Hondo last night. So expect a review for that. Aspen, my oldest, she really likes the movie Hondo. I mean, really likes it. So she's going to be in that video with us. You can look for that probably in a couple days. But basically, it's this group of people traveling across the West on a stagecoach, and they find their journey complicated by the threat of a little guy named Geronimo. And they learn a lot about each other in the process. It's a typical old Western. I mean, I really do like the Criterion packaging. For you people that don't know about Criterion Collection, it's like the best of the best movies. And they will print the year the movie was made right here. And then on the spine, there's numbering. This one's number 516 in the Criterion Collection. You really can't go wrong with the Criterion movie. I know there's probably a lot of you that don't like older movies or don't like black and whites or westerns, because I mean older westerns, they're pretty simple. It's boy does something bad, then boy meets girl, falls in love with girl, they live happily ever after.
Sometimes
after they fight some people, So, but I grew up on them, so I love them. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to the next old Western we bought. This one actually did not come from Entertain Mart. This one came from Walmart, and Deadpool 2 is in theaters right now. So Walmart has, I don't know who in their marketing department came up with this, but they are a genius. They should give them a raise. This has made Walmart so much money, it's insane. Walmart has taken old movies that they've probably had sitting in a warehouse for years and can't get rid of, along with some newer movies as well. Yeah. All they have done is added a slipcover to the outside, and it's Deadpool themed. So we got The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, the Clint Eastwood Western, but it's Deadpool. And then on the back...
Well, I was going to...
Yeah, and I mean, see, it's just the same old movie, that you could buy on the shelf for $5 maybe. This costs us $5.96 at Walmart.
Which is still cheap.
On the back, it keeps the theme. And he says, "I wish I was in this movie, but I'm not." But it's genius. I wanted to get the movie The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly anyway. 2, I could kill two birds with one stone and get this really cool slipcover for it. And even on the spine, so like when you store it, it's got the little Deadpool, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
And they had a ton, and it was hard
there was
for us
Logan,
to not...
Assassin's Creed, Office Space, My Cousin Vinny. Speed, the Keanu Reeves movie. I mean, the list goes
Castaway.
on and on.
Castaway's another one
Castaway,
we almost got.
yeah, it was the the little Wilson volleyball that he puts the little grass in for the hair. That was Deadpool's head with the little grass. I'll probably end up getting more of them if they're still available. But anyway, more about the movie. It came out in 1966. It has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a very good movie. I remember watching it with my dad. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but basically there's this group of guys, and they're running this bounty hunting scam to try to get money from people, and they come up against like a third guy, and it's like this race to find fortune and gold buried in an old remote cemetery. And like I said, it's a typical Western, but if you like Westerns, you'll like that movie for sure. So we'll be watching it soon, I'm sure. Now, this one was part of our buy two, get one free Entertain Mart sale. And it is a classic movie. A lot of people know it. A lot of people love it. It's from 1975. It's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's the Ultimate Edition Blu-ray. There is so much going on with this. I mean, it is a
that's
thick
one movie.
This is one movie in this, but it has so many extras. Like I've seen this movie. I can't remember a whole lot about it, but kind of the gist of it is.
I've never seen it.
Well, Jack Nicholson, he pleads insanity when he gets in trouble, so they send him to a mental institution, and he gains the trust and everything of all the people that he's there with, and they rebel against this oppressive nurse, and he just like rallies everybody up and comes together. It's a really good movie. It's got a really good cast in it. There's Danny DeVito, Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd is from the Back to the Future trilogies. He's Doc Brown. Danny DeVito, you know him from like My Cousin Vinny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, one of my favorite TV shows. And then like he was Penguin in Batman Returns. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about that movie, but anyway, so this.
You love Batman. So.
Yeah, this part is the actual movie itself. Sorry, I'm trying to get some of the stuff out here. If you'll hold that for me. It's got this little booklet here that just kind of tells stuff, quick little info about the movie. And it's got movie posters from different countries that they, put out. It's got these little postcards that's got them in it, which I think that's kind of a neat little feature. And then, here, I'll put this over here. And then the next thing right here is they have a One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest deck of cards, and it's got pictures of different characters on like the King, Queen, Jack, and Jack Nicholson is on the ace cards. But I thought that was kind of a neat little deal. And then there's this little folder with the patient file, and inside it, I won't open it up, but inside it is pictures of the cast members. And it tells what their real name is, what the name of their character is, and has a picture of them from the movie. It's a pretty cool deal. And then this is a little book, and it goes into a lot of detail about the movie and making of the movie, and it has a lot of still frame shots from the movie and stuff like that. So I'm kind of looking forward to checking this out. And it tells about the actors and all that. I'd really like to watch the movie and then kind of go through this and read it and just learn more about it. I mean, it is a classic film. It got it won 5 Academy Awards in 1975, including Best Picture. It was nominated for 9. So I mean, it's a really good movie. People rave about it. Like I said, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 94%. That was the critics' side. The audience side was like a 96 or 98. Yes. Something like that. Yeah, it was a little bit higher. But, I mean, and you got to love the box, too. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, you can kind of tell with the light, but it's like the fencing, and Jack Nicholson is metallic, and the words are embossed. And then on the back, like they get to know each other, and they come together a lot over playing cards. And so that's why they put the deck of cards in it, because it's a quintessential part of the movie. So I'm sure that you will see a review from us as soon as we get around to it. I mean, we have.
And it's on isn't it on the Reddit?
It will.
Reddit
if it's not on the Reddit top 250 list that we're going through, I'll be very surprised. But I'm assuming that it will be. And plus, I mean, we will get to it as soon as we can. We have like 150 movies of our almost 800 movie collection that we haven't watched yet. Yeah. So just bear with us, but we'll get to it. The next one is one I've been looking forward to. I've been wanting to buy for a while. It's not a movie. It's a HBO miniseries. It came out in 2001. It's called Band of Brothers. Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg got together to bring this one out. I actually first learned about it from the Ralph Report, a podcast that we listened to. He had Colin Hanks on there. That's Tom Hanks' son, and he was in this and was a part of it and was talking about it. And he was talking about how good it was, and that there's a cast of characters in this that's unbelievable, as well as the people who play those characters. This is all based on real stories. The cast and crew in this, it's a phenomenal list. There is the guy that played Abraham in Walking Dead. He's in this. Tom Hardy, one of my favorite actors of all time, is in it. There's a lot of big name people in this, and it was really before they were big name people. It was 2001, but it's the story of the Easy Company in the United States Army 101st Airborne Division, and it's all about their missions in World War II Europe. It covers everything from Operation Overlord to VJ Day, and it's supposed to be insanely good. Like I said, it was an HBO miniseries, and what I liked about it as well, it's a steelbook. It is, and it's quite the big elaborate thing. Like
it could be packaged a little bit better,
here,
but
see, it doesn't come out. It just accordions
keeps
out
folding.
Of these 10 episodes of this miniseries. So the packaging, it looks good from the outside, but they could have done a little better work on the inside. It's kind of awkward, and like you got to have damn near a dining room table handy to pull it out. But it's got. The artwork on the back is really cool. It's two guys carrying a wounded soldier, and then on the front it's them all like standing in a line. And I like the artwork. Like I said, I've been wanting to see it for a while, ever since I heard about it on the Ralph Report. But yeah, so that's the stuff we picked up on the 25th from Walmart and Entertain Mart. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you with a new one later. We'll see you guys.
Bye.